Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, you think you wouldn't have to make episodes like this, talking on the dangers of just, telling people to wear a mask. But yeah, it's dangerous to tell people they're not wearing a mask to wear a mask. It's dangerous. Like I don't understand like why. Like why can people not just wear a mask? Like you're against it, okay, but there's other people that are not. My thing is that if I was against it, I would, as soon as I walk out of a store, take my mask off. Ball it up, put it in my pocket, be all angry about it. But I have respect for those around me. Enemies, friends, strangers, whoever, family, people I consider family, like anybody. I am doing it for them. If I'm not going to do it for myself, I will do it for them. And I don't understand why it's such a big problem. Like, why does everybody trip about it? I'm like, bro, so today's story, by far probably one of the craziest, like, wear a mask story I've heard recently. But so the person, so two, these two sisters, they are, I guess, going into a mall, no mask. Security comes up to them, tells them, hey, wear a mask, put on some hand sanitizer. So an exchange goes, back and forth between the two sisters and the security guard. And then one of the sisters pulled out her phone and said, or was recording the guy, but I guess said that, oh, I'm calling up somebody to come beat you up. So the security went for her phone, and then that's when the two sisters attacked them. And one of the sisters pulled out, I think, a comb knife. That's what they were saying. Like, you comb your hair, then somebody runs up on you, switch it to the other side, and stab someone. Well, she stabbed the security guard multiple times. I think they said 27 times in his back, arm, and neck. And yeah, now they're facing attempted murder charges. And they don't have like no bond, so they can't be bailed out. And yeah, I'm like, you guys, all you had to do was wear a mask. That's it. That's all that you had to do. Now you're sitting in prison waiting to hear a hearing of how long you're gonna be serving time in prison, because that's definitely gonna happen. And it's caught on camera. It wasn't like, oh, it was you. How do you know it was those sisters? It could have been anybody that did that to him. No, they caught it on surveillance cameras. The security guard is still alive, so an eyewitness, multiple. I'm probably pretty sure there's multiple witnesses that was there, but the security guard, thank God, he's alive, so he can tell his story. But why do people, like, to a person that doesn't like wearing masks, why? Like, you don't have to believe that a pandemic is going on right now. You don't. Not at all. Nobody's forcing you to. Nobody is trying to put that in your head. But that is the most talked about thing this year, is the pandemic, is COVID-19. Now, if you don't want to, because I'll admit, I was like that at the start of it all. I didn't believe that COVID-19 was real. And then, it just overall, like, took me some time to believe it. Like, yeah, after losing my job, after seeing, like, people around me. Like, I just had a friend post about it on social media a few days ago, how she got COVID. Like, and it's somewhere, it's like you see the dangers that it can bring to people. I mean, really, like, the president of the United States, he had COVID. And everybody, and I know people are all like, oh, well, we're going based off of what he said. So if he said that it's not that bad, then we don't have nothing to worry about. What you guys are failing to understand is that there are people still in the hospital because they had COVID. There are people dead because of COVID. That was some of the, like, it was some of the most trippiest things that they were talking about, saying that morgues and hospitals and all these different places was like just ran with bodies. That, to me, I'm like, that was enough right there, hearing that. I was like, bro, what? Like, that's stuff that you don't think about until it's talked about. And then when you hear people talking about it, you're like, wow. And the number one thing that will protect you from COVID is wearing a mask. The second thing, keeping yourself clean, social distancing. Why is that such a problem? Like why can't people why can't they just follow those rules and guidelines? Like that's all you have to do. Just wear a mask, stay away from people, keep yourself clean. That's it. You want to keep yourself dirty? You want to be all face to face to people for no reason, like people that you don't even know? And it was funny because at first, I know when COVID, when it was like all starting and stuff, I wasn't a believer at the time. Now I am. I don't really doubt it. I'm just like, and if there is any doubt of it in me, I'm still like, for my, like, because if it's not real, for everybody, like I said, for everybody else's safety, I'm still going to wear a mask. I'm still going to, practice social distancing. What else? Keep myself clean, wash my hands as much as I can and stuff. Do whatever I possibly can to be safe. But me at first, I was all like, oh, I would have been open to hanging out, going out to places, like I was, and I was even when they were closing down places, I was mad. I was just all like, man, this stuff ain't even that serious. But then, as the time progressed on, now it's October 28th, and I was thinking that in like March. All those months done passed by. Like every day just doesn't seem the same. Like last year was just like you were living your best life. And now all of a sudden, like, you gotta live your best life indoors. I'm saying, I was. I'm like, I am currently, like, I'm not tripping about, being indoors most of the time. But, hey, I mean, the places, like, and honestly, though, if things were to, close down again, I wouldn't care. I would not care. If malls, stores, all these, like, I gotta wait out line for, I'm like, I understand. But back in March, I've been like, oh, come on, man. Really? Really? It is not that serious. But now I'm like, nah, it's serious. It is serious. But yeah, there's just so many videos out there. People are all like, oh, I don't need to wear a mask. They're showing the one lady, she was in this airport. And this guy was following her. Now, my thing is that if I see a person not wearing a mask, I'm not going to follow them. I'm just all like, okay, I'm just going to mind my business. If they decide that they don't want to wear a mask, that's on them. That's, they ain't gonna have nothing to do with me. But, yeah, the guy, he was, like, following the girl, throughout the mall, or not mall, but airport, and, was like, oh, you need to put on a mask, and he's, like, telling her all these, like, rules and regulations and stuff, and I'm just all like, bro, my thing is, to those people, yeah, you're doing too much. You are doing way too much. If you see a person not wearing a mask, that is their business. Their business and their business only. Now, I can understand, like, in this situation where if you are working at a place and that is the rule for that business, that a person has to wear a mask, then you say something about it. Then you can pull your phone out, say whatever you want to say. Tell a person to wear a mask. If they hassle you about it, if they get mad about it, then yeah, then you have you can react however you want to react. But if you're like out in public, you're shopping or you're at the grocery store, you're wherever and stuff, that should be up to the people that are working there. Now, if you're out in public, like at a park or a beach or wherever, and you see a person, leave it alone. Leave it alone. But if you at a store and you see somebody, yeah, if you want to, go tell. Go be a snitch. Like, but, like, I don't mean, like, snitch in a bad way, like, because I know people will be all like, oh, well, why I gotta be all that? Like, no, but it's like, no, snitch. You have the reason, you have the rights to snitch. If you feel like that your life is in danger by this person not wearing a mask, I am not going to judge you for snitching. I feel like I should, like, or maybe I should, because I feel like snitch is just too strong of a word. So it's like, if you want to tell somebody, like, an employee that works at the business that you're at, you very well can do that. Yeah, I maybe shouldn't have used the word snitch. Now people are gonna be all like, "Oh, TMossBoss, he secretly don't be wearing that." Everywhere I go, I just recently picked up some masks. I picked up these masks where you can like tie it and stuff behind your head. But yeah, and then even on my merch store, I have like a neck gaiter thing. I think that's what they call it. I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty much like a facial mask, and you just pull it over your head, pull it over your face and stuff. Boom, you good. Yeah, you guys could go check that out on my merch store. If you want to, you could go to my Instagram account and find it. I have that face mask. What else? Yeah, I'm like, I want people to be protected. I don't want people to, going around being sick. So I'm like, protect yourselves. Do whatever you got to do. Like, however, if you got to get you a bandana, you got to get you an old pair of underwear, you got to get you a couple of pairs of socks, whatever you have to wear to keep yourself safe, do it. And then it's crazy, like on TikTok, there's all these like different videos of people like saying how, oh, face mask doesn't help. Look how I pour this whole bucket of water through this face mask and see how much water goes through. Yes, of course, if you pour a big giant bucket of water through a face mask, of course the water is gonna go through. But if that much water is coming from a person's mouth, a whole bucket of water is coming from that person's mouth, they have a saliva issue. Like, there is something seriously wrong with their insides where that much water comes out from them. Are they related to Aquaman? I'm saying, like, what's the deal with that? How much water needs to come out of your mouth? So yeah, sneezing and coughing, that's what a face mask is for. But buckets of water, bottles of water, like, I see videos like that. I'm like, people really just don't want to wear a face mask. Wow. And then even YouTubers, there's this one YouTuber that I used to watch his. I went, it was like a phase. I need to watch his videos because I mean his videos are good and all, but he was like me. He was like me at the start of it all. But his, I think, went on for a little bit longer. Like, I think I started taking the pandemic serious like maybe April, May, couple of months after everything went into lockdown. Yeah, he was like, I think it was in the summertime when he came out in the video and he said that he had COVID. I think it was in the summertime. Let me see real quick. Yeah, there's this YouTuber named Pretty Boy Fredo. Pretty Boy Fredo. And COVID. Did he take the video down? Oh, he took the video down. Huh, wow. Why would he take the video down? I'm like, no, bro, it's like, speak out. Like, let people know, your situation. Because I wouldn't have taken that video down. I kept that video up the whole time. Yeah, he took the video down. That's crazy. Huh. Yeah, but he did post a video saying how he got COVID and, and how he wasn't taking it serious. Oh, so it was posted like 3 months ago. So yeah, 3 months ago. So in July, that's when he posted about it. And yeah, and it was there's some YouTubers that's living life a little bit dangerously. And then there's the one guy, Bryce Hall. He got his water and power shut down for throwing a bunch of parties, but him, Pretty Boy Fredo, there's like a bunch of Trisha Paytas. There's like a lot of different YouTubers living recklessly because of they don't want to be locked indoors. I'm all like, look, I'm like, how, I'm going to stay protected for as long as I possibly can up until things go back to normal. Like the day they say that we can go outside without a face mask, that is the day when I believe that COVID is gone. Like, I don't have to worry about nothing. And even then, I still probably will be, now I'm not like, I'm like, now that I got all these different face masks, I'm like, no, if I ever like, go out in public or do whatever and things, I'm still going to carry a face mask on me. I should just, just carry a backpack with me just with a bunch of different supplies. I'm like, nah. I gotta be safe at all times. But I gotta keep it in the shoe. I should get like some platform shoes and have it where the bottom of the shoe, it opens up and then there's just like a little safety, thing there. Like there's like some shoe cleaning stuff, a face mask, and the other shoe, it's a Red Bull. I'm like, just for emergencies. But no, I'm probably still gonna be a little on the edge even afterwards, and there's probably gonna be people approaching me all like, the pandemic is over, you can take your mask off, and I'm like, I don't really feel like it. I'm still gonna wear a mask just for my safety. Like up until like there's a day where they say that there's no new cases. There's COVID is officially gone, like we can all go back to our normal lives. That's the day I think I will stop wearing a mask. But until then, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I think I'm just going to keep on wearing the mask and stuff. But yeah, it's crazy. It's funny because I was like, I know I'll never. This is like probably one of my moments where somebody had to remind me to put my mask on, because I had my mask around my like neck, but I forgot to pull it up. And I was getting ready to walk into Best Buy, and the guy, he was about to like use his hand to motion me to put my mask on, but I had already did it, and he just, he shook his head. He was like, okay, cool. Like, he ain't one of those guys. So yeah, don't, if you see me out in public and my mask isn't over my face and I'm in like a business or something, just motion me and I'll remember. Or I'll get like, my spidey senses would start tingling. I'm like, they about to tell me to put my mask on. I'll do it before you. But anyways, yeah, that should be a game. That should, to any of my friends that see me out in public, if you tell me to, if I'm not like putting my mask on, or I'm in a business or something, and you tell me first before I can put my mask on, then I don't know. I give you the right to punch me in the arm or something, but don't punch me too hard. Just give me like a, like a love tap or something, but like an aggressive like love tap, but just not like aggressive, just like it's aggressive, like it's like a medium punch, like it's a punch that's not gonna do a whole lot of damage and things. But anyways, yeah, I will talk to you guys later. They're gonna probably be people, they see me, they're gonna be running like clean across that mall, like just, or wherever I'm at, just getting ready to like jump in the air, give me the most monstrous Superman punch of all time. But anyways, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you're viewing this on YouTube, like, subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you are, in the market of buying any of my merch, I just got me my Wastelanders hoodie in today, so I'm rocking it right now. And I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Like, the material feels nice. Everything about it is just nice. I'm all like, yo. I thought like the logo, my Wastelanders logo, was like dark, but nah, it's bright. It's bright. So I'm liking it. I like how it looks. It's dope. It's like something that should be like on a website worth like $5,000 or something. But anyways, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.